Good morning, my darlings. Welcome to a new vlog. It is the May bank holiday weekend, the first May bank holiday weekend, because I'm pretty sure we actually have one at the end of the month as well. Very exciting. So this weekend we've got some nice plans. We first of all, today, Saturday, is Daylesford Dog Day. So a lot of people are bringing their dogs, and there's some like dog competitions and things going on. So we're not bringing Dexter and Dickens because Dickens is a madman. He's just totally bonkers, and it would be very stressful. He doesn't like any other dogs aside from his brother, which is a shame. But we are meeting, I'm about to meet Hannah now for a Pilates session. Charlie and Phil are doing a PT session together, and then they are going to bring their children and their little dog Bertie for the dog show. I can see someone grooming, I think it's a lurcher, because there are like competitions going on. Dickens would obviously win the scruffiest dog competition, but it's just not worth it for the aggro that he would cause. So yeah, Pilates, dog show. I think we're going to have lunch here at Daylesford, and then Charlie and I have got some other friends coming to stay with us tonight and tomorrow. So we are hosting, I think we're going to do a really nice like seasonal chicken potato dinner tonight, which should be lovely. I was baking a brownie at 7 AM this morning, filling the house with some fresh flowers. It was the most gorgeous morning, but now it's really kind of misted over, but I think this is just a pocket of mist, so hopefully it's going to be glorious later on. But I need to run into the farm shop and grab some potatoes and a few other little bits and bobs. And then Pilates. It's National Pilates Day today, so of course that's what we're going to do. Okay, it's a few hours later. We have done Pilates, we've met up with the boys, and we're now at the Daylesford Dog Day. It's just an absolutely gorgeous afternoon, blue skies and fairly calm considering there are probably about 100 dogs here. We're in the market garden, which is one of the most gorgeous little spots at the back of Daylesford, where they grow lots of veggies, lots of flowers, lots of herbs. And there's loads of stations around. There's a dog portrait, POW portrait, painting station. There's dog grooming. You can shop the new Daylesford dog range. There's an agility, which we're about to take 𝑏𝒅 over to. Apparently you get a rosette just for taking part. I think that's probably the most likely scenario with a sausage dog. Here's Chaz. How was your workout this morning, darling?
Yeah, it was a good workout. Obviously I've got a hernia at the moment, so it's not the best workouts at the moment, being honest, but I'm battling through.
You're battling through? Battling through. Very good.
Right.
Just admiring their rainbow chard. It's doing
Do you know what,
very
it's
well.
quite nice having alliums in a kitchen garden.
Yeah.
Which is kind of, I guess they are technically an onion.
Yeah. But
maybe we need to put some
kind.
in our herb bed.
We just love looking at other people's gardens and seeing what they're doing. Anyway, we're going to go and find Phil and Hannah and Jack and Charlie and B, and of course Bertie, and enter some competitions. So Bertie is here, and he's going to enter the agility contest.
I mean, do we really think
Let's see.
Texan Dickens wouldn't eat?
Clever boy! Clever boy! Clever. You're gonna have to let him off the lead. Let him off the lead.
Let him off, Jack. Let him off
the lead.
He's gonna run away.
Come on, Bertie!
Oh. Get off. And again, and again. He's going the other way.
No.
Oh, he's off for some organic apples now. Oh, bless him. Bit anticlimactic.
Yeah, we're all just like, oh.
He did, he started
be
well.
on the lead.
Setting a quick record there. Come on, Bertie! He's not going to like this bit.
Come on, Bertie! Come on! Not a chance. Bertie won a rosette!
Let's see, he might not want it on.
Bertie!
Because you haven't got the harness though.
So
I know, the harness would be an ideal actually.
What if I just clip it to this?
Yeah, exactly.
Someone's been treated to some new accessories. Do you want to show us? Oh, very smart, Bertie.
There we go.
So gorgeous, Bertie. Let's maybe not like that.
Great British Bertie.
So we've got a Defender hydration station, a little dog ramp. We could probably do with one of those for Dexy and Dicky. Little shop in here with all of the doggy treats. And round here, ooh, they've not got their cabbage protected. How is that not getting eaten by butterflies? That's what I want to know. Mine is just getting completely attacked. All of these doggies, look, this is Huxley over here. He is living his best life. And we've got to say there are so many sausage dogs here. It looks like everyone's gathering around there for the next doggy agility course.
We're going to enter Bertie into the dog that looks most like his owner.
Love it.
I'm going to be entering into, and then I forgot the
Fabulous.
other one, but we'll wait and see.
Yes, I think.
That's
alright.
What was the other one?
The dog the judge would most likely to take home.
Oh, of course he's going to win that one. Gorgeous boy. Yay. Go on, B. So B and Bertie have entered dog that looks most like their owner. I think we might have won it, Phil.
I feel like this is you'd be robbed if you didn't.
Yes! Yes! Woo! Oh my gosh! Well, it's safe to say that the dog day was a great success. Bertie took home the first prize for dog that looks most like their owners. B went in the ring with him. So we're very chuffed with that. And we're going to head to the trough now for a nice lunch. Okay, we are back home again now. We just had the loveliest lunch at the Trough restaurant, which is kind of behind the shop at Daylesford. It's such a nice day. We were able to eat out in the courtyard, and we just ordered like a meze of sharing things, and it was absolutely delicious. Could not recommend that any more highly. So back home again now. I did forage a few cow parsley on the way home, and I popped them in the urn vase in the entrance hall. And now we're just gonna do like a speed round of gardening. I need to water the greenhouse and just do a little bit of deadheading. Our friends are gonna be here in about half an hour, so we're just getting everything looking beautiful for them to arrive. I think Stefan and Martin have mowed the lawns while we've been out, so the garden is looking absolutely gorgeous. I just quickly got changed into something sleeveless and another pair of green trousers, and it's just the loveliest afternoon. Look at this. Charlie's got the cushions out on the outdoor seating. The alliums are coming through. The lawns are looking great. And the wisteria is coming to life. Yes, it is looking good. First time this year getting the cushions out.
Yeah, I can't be bothered to get them all out, so that'll do.
That'll do, donkey.
Yeah. This is going to be the best year yet.
Sure is.
I don't want to keep bringing it back to this, but it kind of just feels like with Jack no longer with us, this is going to be the best garden year yet in her memory.
Yeah, I agree.
She was the one that helped rescue this wisteria.
She did.
And every year it just seems to be that bit better.
We're going to have a lot of flowers this year.
We've definitely never had this many, have we?
No, it's going to be good. These are the flower ice cube trays I made a week or so ago, and they came out really perfectly. The ice has completely preserved the viola flowers, so I'm going to pop those in the water, and then I might actually make another batch because we have got so many violas in full bloom. One of you guys actually gave a really good suggestion that I should half fill the ice cube tray, then put the flower in, and then fill it up to the top. I will definitely do that next time. But like this will have to do for now. Well, Hydrangea Island might be a thing of the past, but we have got a new little mini flower bed down here. It's going to be quite a shaded one, but Stefan put this little flower bed in under the tree. We've already got a rambling rose growing up the tree.
He suggested it because I put the rambling rose in 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And when he was mowing down here, he said a flower bed would look good around here.
Yeah.
So I then went to Daylesford and picked up a good
ferns and hostas, right?
Yeah, I would say that. So this bed, much like this, is a good example if you've got a very shaded border in your garden. And if we were in London again, our London border would be like this. Ferns, but evergreen ferns. So these will be green all year round. Some deciduous or like, you know, perennial ferns. Hostas, but we've got a couple of different types. And then we'll stick some anemones around the edge when I can find them. Anemones would look like this. So even with the anemones when they're not flowering, you get that purple, that green texture.
That's nice.
And they said, and what's quite nice if you do that as a mixture, and then even with some alliums, particularly like this I love this border, which was designed by Nicholson's, this one, where you get these, you get everything comes back to life now, and it's semi-shaded, the ferns, then you get the purple of the alliums, and we've got 4 different varieties, so you kind of get 4 different staggered, and then when they die down, the anemones flower.
Fabulous.
So you kind of always have something going on. But I'm just really happy with how this all looks now.
Yeah, it looks great. We just need to spend a little bit more time down here now. Okay, my darlings, so you might be thinking, Josie, what on earth are you doing in your dressing gown in the middle of the day? But I've just had a delivery and I need to unbox this and try this out straight away because it's something that I am ridiculously excited about. What I have got here is the Current Body infrared sauna blanket. Let me tilt you down and we'll do a little unboxing together. I have been ridiculously excited about this. They let me know that this was coming a few months ago and instantly I was like, please put my name down. I'm so excited about this. We have got an infrared sauna at our gym, but it's very rarely working, which is so frustrating because I've been reading so much about the benefits of infrared saunas, and I think it was even in the last vlog, Charlie and I said that we were considering at one point turning our black bathroom into a sauna in the house, but obviously they take up so much space, and some people that are like really into it install them in their living rooms, have these like big glass boxes, but they take up so much space and obviously very expensive, and you can get the same benefits, sometimes in different ways even more benefits, from an infrared sauna blanket. I think that within the world of wellness, I think this is going to be the next big thing after LED face masks, which we all absolutely love, and I love how mainstream they have become. So Current Body is where I got my LED face mask from, so I fully love them. They are always incredibly innovative, their products are always really good quality and a very good price. They're not cheap things, but they are well priced for what they are. Like in the market, I think that they are the best value. So why would one get an infrared sauna blanket? Okay, so some of the benefits that you get from saunas, a lot of it is to do with recovery. So if you are a regular exerciser, then it's really important that you stretch and allow your body to recover from the exercise. Exercise essentially, especially things like weightlifting, you're actually tearing your muscles, and the way that you get fitter is your muscles building themselves back up again. I am not very good at that recovery stage. I don't take long enough to stretch. I do push myself in classes, and sometimes that can lead to injury. And infrared saunas can really help with that because they help your body to recover. So if you think of a traditional kind of Swedish sauna, you know, the ones with the wood planks that you sit on, and the sauna that we go to after our wild swims sometimes, that's basically the sauna is heating the air around you, which then heats you. This just heats you, so there's not the wastage of the heat in the air, etc. It's literally just heating you. Let's actually just get this open, and then I can talk through some of the benefits. Ooh, this is so exciting. Okay, so I've got an instruction guide here. This is the towel. I've done so much reading about this. I already know you can wash this up to 30 degrees. You're not meant to tumble dry it. If you use the towel, then you can go into the sauna blanket like not wearing anything or just underwear. But otherwise, you can go into the sauna blanket wearing your workout gear, which obviously you're gonna wash anyway. I would maybe get changed into clean workout gear, not the workout gear that you've already worked out in, unless it was just a yoga or you weren't very sweaty. So your Current Body sauna blanket comes with this towel, and do you know what? I'm presuming you could also just, when this is in the wash, you could use your own microfiber towel. This is like a towel sleeping bag. Yeah, you could definitely just wrap yourself up in microfiber towels when you're washing that one. And then this is the main shebang shabusiness. This is probably going to end up living under my bed next to my LED light, my big LED dome. Our friends that are actually arriving this afternoon have also got a sauna blanket, and my friend Karis was saying that her husband Dan just watches TV and he'll be in his sauna blanket. Especially, he just did what is the guy's name? He's got a really cool Instagram name. Basically, they flew out to, I think it was Tunisia, to follow this guy and do the final, was it 30 miles of his mega run. He ran the whole length of Africa. So his body was quite sore after doing this run. Very sore. Not our friends, they joined like the last bit. Still a very long way to run, and he was saying that he used his sauna blanket for recovery for that. Charlie also has got an injury on his hip, so I'm gonna get him in this tomorrow. Anyway, so in here, this is so exciting. It would be portable. It's got like a strap, so if you are a massage therapist, then it is portable. Obviously you can't transport around a proper sauna. If you live in rented accommodation as well, you're not going to put a sauna in your house. But isn't it the Swedes, like what some of the reasons for their amazing life expectancy is thought to be because of saunas? And saunaing has been done since the year 2000 BC. Don't know how they know that, but they've figured it out. So it's one of those things that's been around for literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, and things like that I just love, because I always think if it's been around for that long, then it must do something. So it's thought that saunering and infrared sauna blanketing helps the body to release endorphins. And I don't really like talking about calories, but it's thought that you can burn loads of calories when you're doing this, similarly to what you would do when you're doing cardio exercise, but you're essentially laying down. I wouldn't recommend doing this instead of exercise. I would recommend doing this as well as part of your wellness routine. But just like we learned in Legally Blonde, exercise gives you endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. Happy people don't shoot their husbands. They just don't. My fellow millennials that love Legally Blonde will understand that quote. But this gives you endorphins too. What this does by raising the body temperature with, I think it's called far infrared light, is it increases the blood flow around the body because of the increase in temperature. And what that does is it increases the oxygen in your cells, and increased oxygen in your cells helps with increased healing. All of the cells in your body are working their hardest to heal you, which is obviously something that we'd all want. It's amazing for your skin, but it's also amazing for recovery and amazing for your insides, which eventually is also amazing for immunity. So there are so many benefits to this. Yes, this is one of the many wellness trends, fads. I'm not going to call it a fad because I think it's something that, as I said, has been done for centuries and centuries and centuries. But this is going to be my new obsession, just warning you. And I'm going to show you how I will integrate it into almost like a biohacking routine, because I've done so much research on this. I've been so excited for this to arrive that I already planned, even before it arrived, I planned out my, I'm going to call it my biohacking routine using the sauna blanket. Anyway, so this is the, I think this is the pillow, the cushion. Obviously you could use one of your own, but I think what's great about this is that it's wipe clean. One of the amazing things about a sauna blanket is that your head is out of it, which means you can stay in it longer, and the longer you're in it, the more benefits you get. But if your head is out, then firstly you can do your LED mask while you're in it, or you can watch TV, or you can do whatever. But also it means that because your head's not in it, you're able to stay in longer and get more benefits. This is the plug-in, so it just uses a standard 3-pin plug. This is the control panel, so we're going to be able to adjust the temperature and the time that we're in it for. And it's recommended you can do this 3 or 4 times a week, but if you feel like you're about to get ill, if you're on the edge of something, then step it up, do it even more. Or if you have got a particular pain, like Charlie with his hip, then you can do it more regularly as well. It's just about finding the time in your routine. But what was I listening to? Actually very relevant. So one of Stephen Bartlett's latest podcasts on Diary of a CEO, can't remember the guy's surname, I'm sure his name was Gary. He basically used to work for a life insurance company and was used all these insane algorithms to predict when people were going to die. And because of all the information he learned from that, he then, I think they say that he's now like the world's biggest biohacking expert, and he was really hammering home the point of if we don't have health, then you don't have anything. Like you can live without, okay, it's really morbid, but he was saying to Stephen Bartlett, he was like, you could live without your partner, you could live without your husband, you could live without your dogs, you could live without your house, but you can't live without your health. So why is that not the most important thing in the world to people? And I'm not going to get upset, but obviously what happened to us a couple of weeks ago, losing a friend, and she was not ill for a long time, but she, you know, she got an illness, a very serious illness, and she's no longer with us. So things like that just really hammer home, we have to prioritize our health. And I know that I'm not saying like having a sauna blanket is going to cure everything, but I think that as we're getting older, and we are so fortunate to have such a lovely house and live a wonderful life, the one thing that has to just always be priority is being healthy. Anyway, I could get very emotional and talk a lot about that, but let's bring it back to sauna blankets. So I guess I'm just kind of justifying why I'm trying all these things, because I think that anything that we can do, especially when it's going to be enjoyable, like lying in a warm sleeping bag, if that is going to help my body and my long-term health, then why the heck not? This is, okay, let's also compare this to going shopping with your friends or going on a night out. In London, the cost of this is probably the cost of 2 or 3 nights out with your friends. Yes, nights out with your friends, very, very important because socialising, fantastic, of course, but if you just think about, you know, you might look at the price of this and be like, oh, that's a lot of money, but what it's doing for you, I think it's a worthy investment. Okay, let's get this plugged in because I am starting to ramble. I know a lot of people do this on the floor. I think I'm going to do it propped up against the bed. So it is like a giant wipe clean sleeping bag. That's the pillow. That's the instructions. Do we plug it in at the bottom? Yes. Okay, so it's plugged in. I'm very conscious that we have got friends arriving in like half an hour, so I'm not going to be able to do my full routine, but I want to tell you what my full routine will be. So another of the benefits of this is all about the lymphatic system, helping with drainage, helping to clear toxins from the body. So what I'm choosing to add to my routine to just kind of start that lymphatic drainage process is body brushing. I have been keeping up with a habit of doing this every day, so what I'm going to do is spend 2 minutes dry body brushing my entire body. This is the one that I use. I don't know where it's from. I think they're all very, very similar to each other. I don't use too hard a pressure. It's just more of a, you know, a light glide over the skin. We don't want to be scratching the skin. And then something else that apparently is really good for detoxifying certain parts of the body is applying castor oil. You don't want to apply that all over the body. That would be really sticky and a bit weird, but you can apply this topically. So I'm going to apply this to my quads, tops of my legs, and my bottom, my glutes, because those are the areas that are quite sore. If you have been doing an intense workout, or like if you're a ballerina, you can put it on your, what's that called? Calves. You can put it wherever you want. I might also pop a little bit on my shoulders. So castor oil topically on areas that you want extra detoxification, and then because you are drawing toxins out of your body, it's really important that you add hydration and minerals back into your body. So I've also bought my water bottle up here, and I've already put in a spoonful of electrolytes. This is my Ancient and Brave True Hydration. Most importantly, this has got magnesium as well as coconut water and other ingredients in it, which are going to really rehydrate and re-mineralize my body. So we're emitting toxins out and we're putting the good stuff back in. So exciting. And then, just because we like to maximize every experience, I'm going to also be wearing my LED mask while I do this. And what I now do is I mist my face with the Organic Pharmacy's herbal toner, because this has got green tea extract in it, which really helps to amplify the benefits you get from using an LED mask. I'm not going to talk about this now because we will be here forever, but I think my love of LED masks is very well documented. I'll just quickly show you how I clean it because I need to do that now. I actually normally clean it before and after each use. This is what I personally use. It's the Beauty Kitchen's natural SOS Skin Shield. It kills 99.9% of harmful germs. And this is actually their refill bottle, so it's a lot more sustainable than continually getting the plastic ones. So what I personally do is, this is slightly damp face flannel, and it's a certain one that I don't use on my face. This will just go in the wash, but I don't use it for cleansing, it's just for cleaning my mask. And then I just wipe over the mask. I will probably carry on listening to the biohacking podcast while I'm doing all of this as well. So some of the kind of mental benefits of using a sauna blanket, they say it's really good for helping with stress, with your mood. It helps boost the quality of your sleep as well. So just loads and loads of benefits. For me, it's more about like the muscular benefits and the recovery that I am most interested in. So I'm going to get myself into this little sleeping bag. Let's turn it on. 21 degrees, 45 minutes. I've actually only got, 30 minutes is the lowest. So let's see how high it goes. 75 degrees. I think I might start with like 60 degrees. And I can see here, you won't be able to see, but I can see here the temperature increasing. I'm so excited! Oh, it's so Oh my gosh. It's like having an electric blanket wrapped all around you. And you know, people call them like those weighted anxiety blankets. Kind of feels like that. Oh my gosh, this is so heavenly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, tuck me in. Tuck me in. Okay, let's get this set up. Okay, I know I look so crazy right now, but this is literally me living my best life. So I'm gonna zip myself up, put my podcast on, and just enjoy this warmth for half an hour. And when I next see you, it'll probably be when our friends are here. I think we're gonna go for a nice walk, maybe with some wine. But I will of course leave the sauna blanket and everything linked in the description box down below. We do have a discount code. Thank you so much to Current Body for that, which again will be on the screen here and linked down below. So yeah, any questions, let me know, and I'm sure you'll be seeing me doing this in lots of upcoming vlogs. If you think I'm totally bonkers, leave the word bonkers in your comment. I'm sure most of you will be saying that, but yeah, I'm so excited about this. Okay, I'll see you in half an hour.
We're best friends. Good morning, my darlings. This is the soundtrack to our Sunday mornings, the church bells chiming away. We've woken up to another gorgeous morning, which is a real treat because the weather forecast this weekend was miserable, so whenever you are pleasantly surprised, it's just even better. So we are heading out, surprise surprise, for our lovely favourite walk, which is the Daylesford loop. We use the All Trails app. We've got backpacks full of water with electrolytes, we've got treats, we've got cakes, we've got energy balls, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to do an additional loop to make it a 4-hour walk instead of a 2.5-hour walk, going up to Chelsea as well. My semi-practical walking outfit, I've got on an old Under the Stories blouse with a sports bra, both 𝑭𝒂𝒕𝒊𝒐𝒏 gilet, in case we get a bit chilly later on, and then both 𝑭𝒂𝒕𝒊𝒐𝒏 shorts. I am wearing trainers, everyone else is wearing what are these big boots called? Doc Martens, but I'm just not too sure that 4 hours in these is going to be a good idea blister wise, and my trainers do go in the wash, so even if we get some mud it'll be okay. But let me show you what a gorgeous day it is today. Sun is shining, herbaceous borders looking great, blue skies, a few clouds, look at the wisteria, it's coming out, it's going to look amazing. Right, let's hit the road.
Lovely. So this is the detour part of our walk. We have taken a little loop away from our usual loop and we've come up to Chastleton, I think you pronounce it, or Castleton house, and we're not buying tickets but we're just having a little look around the gardens, which are completely open, which is wonderful. Just admiring their herbaceous borders, and I guess this is the walled garden. They've got some espaliered fruit trees on the edges, lots of delphiniums coming through here, lots of anemones, geraniums, euphorbia. We'll have to come back in a few weeks' time because when this is in bloom it's going to be quite sensational. This almost looks like a peony bush. Not seen anything like that before. Such a beautiful garden. Look at this. I think it's National Trust, but yeah, as I say, the gardens are just completely open, which is rather fabulous. Well, unfortunately this bit is obviously cut off, but it looks like this is a really beautiful herbaceous garden down there, maybe even a little kitchen garden. I wonder if we were to use our National Trust passes we might be able to go in there, but we'll have a look next time we visit. So if anyone thought I was being dramatic by complaining with the amount of rain we've had lately, this little board shows this area's rainfall versus the country's average, and in most months we've had nearly double. So there we go. Crazy. Gardeners are not happy bunnies. This is a little mini section of their kitchen garden growing area. So they've got nasturtiums, they've got lots of little things, lots of, what does that look like? Cauliflowers and different types of peas, spinaches and leeks. They're chitting some potatoes down here. I love this, a little rustic lean-to greenhouse. Perfect. And then lots of cold frames here for getting things used to the outside temperatures. Tomatoes. Don't know what those are. So we've been walking for 7 miles, around 3 hours, 3.5 hours, but we've made it to the Fox, and it's safe to say we are all very ready for this Sunday roast. my darlings, it's now Monday morning. We had such an amazing day yesterday. My legs are tingling quite a bit from that walk. I think we ended up walking about 12 miles. I would so highly recommend that route. It was our usual Daylesford Addlestrop loop, which you can see on the All Trails app. But then we added an additional loop that goes up to Chastleton, and as you saw, the gardens you could just walk into and have a look around. I think in a couple of weeks they're going to be full of colour, full of herbaceous blooms. And then after walking for about 3.5 hours, we got to the Fox and had a lovely meal. Didn't have a lunch, actually, roast, had a burger. It was great. So this morning, it's Bank Holiday Monday, but normal Monday 7:30 AM Reformer Pilates class. It's going to be with Vikrant, who's normally a yoga teacher, so his classes, they're still tough, but they're a little bit more yogic, so lots of stretching and things like that. And then I think we're going to pick up a few more plants. I'm going to pick up a few more plants, and we're going to spend the day gardening, which is going to be lovely. It's a little bit misty and cloudy at the moment, but I think it's going to brighten up, so should be a lovely day. Okay, let's go and do some Pilates. So my darlings, as you can see, I've just done heatless curls, or I've just applied the sausage into my hair. Haven't done heatless curls in such a long time, but I thought today it's Bank Holiday Monday. I've just got a to-do list as long as my arm of like house admin stuff, and then we've got Rory and Nathan coming over for a nice sundowners dinner tonight. I think it's gonna get nicer as the day goes on, like sunshine wise, hopefully. So I thought I would try heatless curls. Why not? I had a bath last night and used a new shampoo and conditioner from 𝑭𝒂𝒂𝒕, so my hair is quite silky, so I don't know if it'll do anything, but we shall see. Nothing lost. I also, this morning, after Pilates, before my shower, I did another session in the sauna blanket, and I cannot tell you how good it feels. I feel like I've still got that post-sauna glow. It is just so warm and lovely, and with the LED and listening to a podcast, it's just such a nice thing. I feel like if there's already a part of your routine, like if you're doing your LED mask facial, or you do like a meditation or something, or you need to listen to things for studying or for work, or I mean, if you work from home, you could even take work calls while you're in the sauna blanket if you're as obsessed with multitasking as I am, which is not a healthy obsession. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I did my face mist, my green tea face mist, I did my castor oil, I did my body brushing. It was lovely. Why not do that on a bank holiday weekend? It's quicker than a trip to the gym or a trip to the spa. If you've got time to do both, even better. But yeah, I actually think I'm going to end the vlog here because It's been a long one. Lots has happened in this vlog. Well, not really, but you know, I feel like I've filmed quite a lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna get on with my Bank Holiday Monday to-do list. I have just posted, I had to wait for our chicken thighs to get deboned and deskinned in Daylesford this morning, so I just nipped around and filmed my top 5, it ended up being 6, my top 5 things that if you visit Daylesford you should definitely pick up, and I've put that on my TikTok, so have a little look at that if you are visiting Daylesford and you want to know like the little gems that you should pick up. And I also just posted my reel all about making herbal teas on Instagram. I'm so enjoying going back to posting like wholesome lifestyle garden content instead of just fashion content, because obviously we did the 30-day outfit challenge. Also, lots of you messaged me to let me know that the trick of unfollowing me and then re-following me and liking a few of the latest posts, that has been helping my content appear in your feeds again, because so many of you said, oh, I haven't seen your stuff lately. Unfollow me, re-follow me, and then just like maybe the last like 5 posts, and then you'll see it again, which will be great because we've been posting some really nice things. So yes, and on that note, if you're not yet subscribed, let's have another little look at the statistics, and let's see if we can set ourselves a challenge. So research, audience, overview. Okay, so 60.9% of you are subscribed. 39% of you are not subscribed. Let's try and get that down to 35% of you not subscribed and 65% of you are subscribed. Let's set ourselves that challenge. I'm going to take a screenshot of this now. Snap. And in a month we shall recalibrate. If we hit the goals, then perhaps I'll find a wonderful way of thanking you. Lots of nice giveaways and things like that. So if you are enjoying the videos and you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, please make sure you are subscribed. That would be wonderful. And I can literally see that tens of thousands of you are watching regularly and you haven't yet hit the subscribe button. So please do. It doesn't cost you anything. It just helps YouTube to know what kind of videos you like, and it serves you more of that kind of videos. So it's a win-win. Winner, chicken dinner. My monthly recap is here. Here's what you got up to in April. 13 videos, 18 shorts. This older video is taking off 10 basic etiquette rules. That's super random. People watched your channel 1.2 million times. That's not bad. Most viewers returned to your channel, thank goodness. They watched most recently uploaded videos. Good. People didn't just watch, they interacted. 49,000 likes, 1,300 shares, 3,500 comments. That's great. Then it's told me how much money I've made, which I shall not reveal. It's not such a weird thing that we just don't talk about how much money we make. It's totally bonkers. That's the money that I make from the ads that Google put into the videos, which I can't control that, unfortunately. Well, I know it's practically my salary, but I don't get to control what those ads are, which is kind of a pain. I'd like to only serve wholesome, lovely ads, but I do not have that control. Create more consistent viewership with evergreen content. Make it searchable, choose topics that stay relevant. Keep your catalogue up to date. Great, I love that YouTube give me those tips. Anyway, darlings, I'm gonna get ready for the day, but I think I'll probably start a new vlog because of the sheer length of this one. So if you got to the end, then please leave the word glow, glowing from biohacking. Leave the word glow in your comment down below, and it means the world to me that you watched this much of the video, so thank you, and I hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!